Hey, good morning. I hope you're well. Today, it's going to be a simple one, really. On this chat, on this platform, I talk about mindset, well-being, self-mastery, and it's just a really simple one. Now, we overcomplicate well-being. We think it's some big kind of out there thing for us to achieve, and obviously there can be layers of complexity to our well-being. There can be a whole host of different things that we could do, but even for those things that are complex, they all start from somewhere simple. And so for those of us, wherever you are on your well-being journey, this is just some encouragement to say, keep going, because when it feels difficult, when it feels hard, maybe you just need to go back to being simple. For physical well-being, movement, simple movement every day, right? Can you move 5 minutes at the start and end of every day? Can you go for a walk, bike ride? It's going to take longer to get yourself ready than it is to do the 5 minutes. But for those of you that read Atomic Habits, that's a crucial part of building the habit. It isn't about the length of time. It's actually about doing the actual activity itself. So can you move 5 minutes at the start and end of every day? If you're trying to learn something new, if you're trying to build self-mastery, can you read a book? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes every day. Learn something. Take a course, or break it down, learn a bit more of a course. Watch a YouTube video, listen to a podcast for 15 minutes if it's something that is about the self-mastery in the particular area, a language. I like learning languages, so I do Duolingo for minimum 5 minutes. And sometimes life's busy and I don't get to do any more than that. I just get to do one exercise, so that's not even 5 minutes. But because I'm trying to build self-mastering languages, that's what I do every single day. Going outside in nature, depending on where you live, it might not be possible in the way that you might prefer, but getting sunlight or daylight at the start of every day is an important part. Leading on to the next bit, sleep. Getting out in nature, getting outside, getting daylight is an important part of our sleep cycle. I've shared about Huberman Labs and Dr. Roman Chatterjee on his podcast, and all kinds of other things that I've shared about the importance of sleep, and videos that I've made before about the importance of sleep. But sleep is related to circadian rhythms, which is related to daylight, getting out there at the start of the day and the end of the day, and letting our body know the triggers, the signals that either we're getting up, and so this is what the body should expect, or actually it's coming to the close of the day, so the body should be shutting down. Eating well, goes without saying, right? Eating as healthy as possible. And I know that's not possible for everybody, but that's why I said as possible. Keeping hydrated, drinking plenty of water. Again, so much of our brain, so much of our bodies are made up of water. Hydrating is an important part of that. In fact, when you look at the research from the experts, the suggestions are that sometimes when we think we're actually hungry, we're actually thirsty, we're actually dehydrated rather. So we actually need to drink something. So one of the recommendations is when you at first feel hungry, maybe you have some water. Then, if the hunger still persists, then maybe you are still hungry. But maybe you're just not got anything to do. So maybe that's the time you then go and read the book, listen to the podcast, and to distract yourself from the hunger. And then after that, who knows, right? So the point here is that, health, well-being can be as simple or as complicated as we want it to be. And my question is, how complicated are you going to make it? All right? Bless up and one love. Peace.